Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, it's me Aiman Zaidan, and in this opportunity I would like to present about expressing an opinion, especially in form of paragraph. So basically this video was made for basic writing course assignment, which is lectured by Mendei Nopita. And as usual, before we start our discussion, I'm going to show you what are the discussions that we are going to discuss for this opportunity. So there are three discussions. The first is about stating your opinion, writing a paragraph, and the last is about read and respond. We're moving to the first discussion. So the first discussion is about stating our opinion. So when we are writing, it is often necessary to state our opinion about something that we believe to be true. So if we think something is correct, something is to be true, something is right and have to be supported like that, so we have to state our opinion. And there are some phrases that could help us to introduce our opinion, to begin our opinion. It's like in here you guys could see, I believe that, in my opinion, I think that, I feel that. It could be like, I think this is not true, in my opinion, blah blah blah, I believe that this could be more better if blah blah blah, like that. And then, so this is for the opinion, the beginning. After an opinion, we should add the strengthened opinions, the supporting opinions, the reasons why does we have to support this main opinion, like that. So to state the reasons, we could use the phrases like this: the first of all, for one thing, one reason that, also, in addition, moreover, for example, secondly, thirdly, fourthly, finally, and so on, like that. And then we're moving to the next discussion. Is about writing a paragraph. So we have learned about, we have tried to understand what is opinion and what is the reason that could strengthen them and how to state it. And now we are going to try to write a paragraph about our opinion. While we are writing opinion, there are some questions that could help us to revise the first draft. The first draft is the first form of writing that we have wrote, and it still need to be revised and rewrite. And these are the questions that could help us to revise the first draft. First is the first sentence needed, and then what is the topic sentence, and then do all the supporting sentences support the topic sentence, and then are there any irrelevant sentences, which ones, and why are they irrelevant. And the last, the fifth, is what are the signal words that used to guide the reader, like that. And let's see. Okay, this is the ideas, the opinion, okay, and the reasons in form of table. You could see the opinion is, in my opinion, for students, writing is not as easy as speaking. So I have tried to write this this thing by myself. I'm not copying it from Google or somewhere. And for the opinion, in my opinion, for students, writing is not as easy as speaking. Why? Okay, we should add some reasons. In here, we have not used the, like this, we have not used these phrases because it's still in form of ideas. But after this, we're going to use those ideas to create a sentences in form of paragraph, like that, and then we are going to use these phrases. Let's take a look for the ideas. So let's repeat it again. For the opinion, in my opinion, for students, writing is not as easy as speaking. The first reason, okay, why it is, writing has stricter rules than speaking in various aspects, such as grammar, abbreviations, punctuations, capitalizations, etc. And the second reason is students do not need to pay much attention for abbreviation, punctuation, and capitalization while speaking. The third reason is sometimes writing requires research. And the fourth reason is mistakes in speaking can be clarified right on the time when we are speaking, while mistakes in writing require revision and rewriting processes which are more complicated. And the conclusion is this could possibly be the reason why some students like to practice speaking more than writing. Okay, now let's take a look. After we change this, we transform these ideas into form of paragraph. It should be looks like this. Okay, let's read it together. I have added some signal words right here. So in my opinion, for students, writing is not as easy as speaking. One reason that writing is harder than speaking is writing has stricter rules than speaking in various aspects such as grammar, abbreviations, punctuations, capitalization, etc. Students do not need to pay much attention for abbreviations, punctuations, and capitalization while speaking. Also, writing requires research sometimes. Moreover, mistakes in speaking can be clarified right on the time when we are speaking, while mistakes in writing require revision and rewriting processes which are more complicated. In conclusion, this could possibly be the reason why some students like to practice speaking more than writing. Okay, now let's try to use the questions that we have mentioned before. Is the first sentence needed? So the first sentence is this: in my opinion, for students, writing is not as easy as speaking. Yes, we need this sentence. Why? Because this is the main idea and this is the topic sentence. Okay, if this is topic sentence, we could not erase this, we could not delete this. This sentence just should be like over here. And for the topic sentence, the topic is writing is not as easy as speaking, and for the controlling idea is for students. Okay, for the controlling idea is for the students. So writing is not as easy as speaking, especially for students, like that. And then let's see what is the topic sentence. I have mentioned it. Do all the supporting sentence support the topic sentence? I think yes, because yeah, the supporting sentences or the reasons are providing the reasons why does some students think that writing is not as easy as speaking. And then, are there any irrelevant sentences? Which ones and why are they irrelevant? I think there are no relevant sentences. And what signal words were used to guide the reader? Right here, I have used the signal words like in my opinion to introduce my opinion, and one reason that to begin my first reason, one reason that writing blah blah blah, like that. And then like also to support another, to add another reason, and moreover to state my final reason, and in conclusion to state my conclusion, or to give signal about the concluding sentence, like that. Okay, we're moving to the next discussion. It's about the read and respond. So in this part, we are going to give our response. We can respond to passage, paragraph, news, letters, etc. And first, we should read the passage first that we're going to respond, and then state our opinion in form of paragraph by using the methods that we have learned before. And don't forget to revise and rewrite our paragraph before publishing them or showing them to the others, like that. So read and respond. We have to read first. We could read passage, paragraph, newsletters, etc. The point is read, and then after that we're going to give our opinion. We're going to give our respond. Respond is like opinion too, based on the passage that we have read before. So we're going to read our own paragraph, okay, here, and we're going to respond this paragraph too. Let's see. So I have changed a little bit right here. I'm not using in my opinion again, because here just say this is a paragraph, a passage in publication, like that. Let's see. For students, writing is not as easy as speaking. One reason that writing is harder than speaking is writing has stricter rules than speaking in various aspects such as grammar, abbreviations, punctuations, capitalizations, etc. Students do not need to pay much attention for abbreviations, punctuations, and capitalizations while speaking. Also, writing requires research sometimes. Moreover, mistakes in speaking can be clarified right on the time when we are speaking, while mistakes in writing require revision and rewriting processes which are more complicated. In conclusion, this could possibly be the reason why some students like to practice speaking more than writing. After reading this passage, of course, some of us have opinion. We could be agree or disagree, and then we should state this opinion in form of paragraph, in form of sentences, like that. And after I read this paragraph, some ideas appear. You could see right here. So this is the opinion. In my opinion, there are also some students that love writing more than speaking. Why? The first reason is, although writing has strict rules than speaking, but students think that writing does not need courage as much as speaking. The second reason is, some students also have problem with self-confidence, which affect their ability to speak fluently in front of public. And the third reason is some students find that writing is fun and challenging but still does not bother their comfort zone. And the last reason is some students think that mistakes in writing could encourage them to be more critical and open-minded. And the conclusion is some students love writing more than speaking, as well as they who love speaking more than writing. Now let's transform these ideas into a paragraph. Let's see right here. So this is my response. This is my response for this passage. So I have read this passage, and now we're going to give our response. Our response like this. This is the ideas right here. You guys get this is the ideas, and we have transformed those ideas into paragraph, and it should be looks like this. Let's read it. This paragraph that I have wrote. In my opinion, there are also some students that love writing more than speaking. First, the signal words. Although writing has stricter rules than speaking, but some students think that writing does not need courage as much as speaking. Second, another signal word. Some students also have a problem with self-confidence, which affect their ability to speak fluently in front of public. They also find that writing is fun and challenging, but still does not bother their comfort zone. And then the next reason is another signal word. Some students think that mistakes in writing could encourage them to be more critical and open-minded. In brief, signal of conclusion, we could say that some students love writing more than speaking, as well as they who love speaking more than writing, like that. So you guys could try to revise and rewrite your paragraph by using the questions, the 5 questions that we have learned before, and then take a look for the punctuations, for the capitalizations, and for the signal words, and for the topic sentence, like that. And here for topic sentence is there are also some students that love writing more than speaking. Okay, for the topic is love writing more than speaking, and for the controlling ideas is some students. Okay, so it means that we're going to discuss about some students which love writing more than speaking, like that. Okay, I think that's all from our discussion for this video, for this meeting, I guess. If you guys have a question, critic, and suggestion, don't forget to mention it in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Recording stopped.